first task of the morning is done. I have repotted the zucchinis. I'm not sure it actually works out. We'll see about that. I've never done this before, so it is 8:30 in the morning. I've already done a little bit of voiceover work, and now I was thinking about the perfect time to doing this, and I talked to someone about this who actually had done it, and I asked him, like, what's the ideal time to relocate your plant into a new pot? And he was like, you should do that in the early morning or in the late afternoon, and never in direct sunlight, so that the plants can adjust to their new surroundings without having to withstand the heat. And that kind of made sense to me, so I decided to do it right away in the morning. Let's have a look. Alright, so I got these two guys here. I located them in this old tub that I had laying around. I used it for actual storage of green material that was not ready to be put away. These are like 3 leftovers. I will ask my neighbor if he wants them. He is like a savant gardener, so I'm gonna ask him about this. These are the cucumbers. I think I will still relocate 2 of them, one in a pot and one goes over there in the bed, and one I will leave in here. So there's that. 2 I will leave in here. There's plenty of soil. It's new soil, shouldn't be an issue. The only thing that can happen is that they will compete over the room, and I will have to eventually make a decision for one. And then I have relocated 4 of them. The sunflowers are back there. They're still going over here, but first I want to make sure that I have a look, sorry, that I have a look into my neighbor's demand for the zucchini sproutlings, because if I leave them out too long, they will certainly die. So I'll check it out. Be right back. Okay, so the zucchinis have been given away. They were actually quite happy about that. I think my next step will be to try to relocate the sunflowers. The problem that I see is that these 2 here, there's 2 and they're quite close together. So I will try to get this one out and this one out. This one will probably die. That's alright though. And this one I will leave in here. It looks like the strongest one, so... Or will I remove that and trust that it's gonna be fine over there? Well, we'll see about that. I don't know yet. For the cucumbers, I decided to take one out over into the bucket, into the tub, and I have 2 more pots. So I will leave 2 here, put 1 in the bucket, put 2 in the pots, and put 1 into the bed. So that's going to be the next step. Let's see. So all of that happened. I'm going to give them a bit of fresh water and make sure that the soil is, solid, or kind of solid-ish around them, so they don't fall over. That would certainly be dying for the plants, but I want to make sure that they are fine. And 2 to 3 days, I expect we see whether they die or not. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. I'm very excited. Didn't go as I planned. That's why you saw me, running around in some other places here as well. The neighbors were thrilled with the zucchini plants, which I'm very happy about. And on to the next task. I'm gonna take a quick break, and I will probably do the ivy, start on that. It's too early to mow the lawn. Neighbors will freak out, right? So we got 2 zucchinis here in the tub. We have 2 zucchinis in the planting bag. I think I will leave them there, and I will see which one gets bigger. And here's where I had to shift my plants a little bit. There is 1 sunflower right here. That's okay. Over there I had to put 3 sunflowers in at the same spot because I couldn't detangle their roots. They were just sprouted too closely together, and I needed to make sure that I don't tear off the roots, so that's why they are here. I have no idea what this is. I need to get rid of it. It looks not legit. I have 2 more cucumbers here. I left them in here, so that should work out. I planted here. I took all the sunflowers out here, and it's the same with the sunflowers happened with the cucumbers. I have 3 together with the roots entangled, so I can't fix that. Same here with 2 cucumbers. We'll figure it out. And this one I was actually able to isolate. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give all of them a little bit of fresh water. So much rain. Alright everyone, standing on the north side of the house, because of the sunlight, as you can see, normally when I started this morning, the sun was all here. It was like here, coming from that direction. Now it's coming around, as you can see, starting to spread over into the garden area behind the house. Now, why am I here? I did some stuff actually, so turns out my neighbors were totally nice. I gave them the zucchini plants earlier this morning, and I did not expect what came after that. Honestly, I was completely wrong in the assumption who was the gardener. It was not the father, it was the mother, and she is like really knowledgeable, so I will try to, you know, keep in touch, get some knowledge out of there, see what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. And actually she came over and she gave me some sunflowers that she had around, because, you know, she didn't have the room for that. So there, she had actually sunflower seedlings, not the ones that I wanted, but you know, it's sunflowers, and it was so nice. I was really happy, and I planted them right away. We'll walk over there in a second, I'll show you. It's just the other neighbors are sitting there and talking. It's not my favorite, however. Um, she came over, she gave me the sunflowers, she talked to me, and she actually gave me some hints in how to repot the plants and what to do, what not to do. And as a result of that, I'm not sure, let's see, they're all here. So why are they all here? Some of them look not nice. They look like they've gone through some shit, and need to be careful what I'm saying on this video. It's supposed to be family friendly. So the statement that she made was, keep them out of the sunlight for 2-3 days, like direct sunlight, which is going to be hard. I don't want to put them inside. I think fresh air, outside is still the best that you can do for these plants. But since the sun is coming around here now and is going to be even further, like here, the table where you saw the pots earlier, that would be right in the sunlight, and that's not going to happen. So I put them here to the north end, where there will be no sunlight, no direct sunlight at least, until this evening when I need to bring them back. That's fine with me. So I'll keep doing that over the weekend, and hopefully they will recover. Now, another thing, this tub actually doesn't have enough soil in it, so I will need to repeat this action somehow and bring more soil in there. So I'm gonna buy a bag of garden earth, dirt, whatever you want to call it, and I will fill that up a little bit, which means I will have to raise them again. So I might wait a couple of days before I do that. Once they're settled, try to do that then. And then she gave me another tip. Before I plant the sunflowers, she said, put the roots into, some water. They like that. So I did that right away. And in fact, they're sitting in the sun, in the pure sun, and they just look fine. So let's take a last lap around and have a quick look on where we are. I will not be talking, we'll just play some music here because the neighbors are talking. And yeah, let's just have a last quick look around, and I'm gonna sign off here. Thank you for watching. I see you for the next one. Bye bye.